Ha ha, Timon's scared of his friend's parents. Ha ha.
What a wiener.
We had a lot of pre-podcast discussion just now. We talked frame rate, we talked motion smoothing, and we also talked people who are no nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Which is what we're going to be this episode.
Serious, yeah. Yep.
Hey, dead
We're
serious.
recording this on 9/11. It's my grandma's birthday, and last night was the debate. So I think a lot of reasons to be serious.
So let's just analyze the debate seriously.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your grandma seriously.
Yep.
And then let's relive where we were on that fateful day seriously.
All right.
So, Timon, go ahead and you start.
You start with the debate.
No, debate? Okay, I was going to have him talk with your grandma.
Or 9/11. Timon would be good on any of them.
Timon, what do you know about 9/11?
I know. It was.
Timon, stop. That's too. No.
You have no idea.
You don't get it. You weren't there.
What do you know?
I know. I think the basic facts of that it was sad and
Yeah.
that it was
That's not a fact.
pretty
That's an opinion.
traumatic.
First of all,
Sorry,
No
that it was
nonsense.
subjectively sad for a lot of people, not everybody.
That's a great great recap.
And that
It was subjectively sad.
no nonsense. Stop smiling.
Sorry.
Yeah, I read a book on it.
Ooh.
There's a series called I Survived, and I used to like a book about 9/11. Not because of 9/11. I liked the book, not the event.
Yeah, it's like a I support breast cancer thing. It's like, well,
Yeah, well, I don't.
support.
I'd rather it not be around.
Yeah.
But if it's there, I will. If it's falling, I will put my hands up to support it.
Jake, no nonsense.
Sorry. It's the worst argument I've ever heard.
No, you're supporting it. I got you. Breast cancer.
Yeah. No, totally. I survived. Timon loved the breast cancer episode of that.
That's great. Yeah. Congrats, Timon. Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Timon sinning, he's coming to Vegas. It's official.
Is he?
It's official.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we got a plus one.
Okay.
Who do you think is coming along?
Maria.
That would be great. I was like, I'll be there. My mom is also going to be kind of a second shooter. If that's
And
cool.
I don't know, like, you know those leashes that you have for little kids? Like, they make them for adults.
This one's more subtle.
yeah.
Under my shirt,
Right.
so it's not as embarrassing.
Yeah, right.
It's like a lav mic cord.
It's
It
more
goes
like
to her belt.
it's more like a wireless, just like shot collar kind of thing.
If I get too far. No,
Plus
we're bringing not one but two homeschoolers with us to Vegas.
Let's see. Zach?
Zach's
Yeah.
coming.
Oh my gosh.
We're corrupting the youth.
You need to make a on the streets video with Zach. I feel like out of all people,
Oh yeah.
Zach would love just talking to random people on the streets.
We
and
want to
asking
try
questions.
some of that in Branson this weekend.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Do it.
Start with
Yeah.
Branson,
in Silver Dollar City.
and then
Work our way up to.
yeah, we'll get you to
Start
Vegas.
with wholesome Silver Dollar City. To
I like the idea of asking, almost doing a versus Branson versus Vegas, and asking the same questions in both to
that'd
people,
be fun.
and seeing how different their answers would be.
That's a
Branson.
great YouTube video, maybe.
Yeah.
Dang.
I wasn't planning on taking you guys anywhere near the strip, or not
Yeah.
the strip, the main drag. I was going to do the same jokes we did last episode.
Yeah.
But for a good YouTube video,
Yeah. Or downtown.
downtown might have less body paint.
Not none, but just some. Just less.
Less. Less I can support. Anyway, yeah. We kind of realized, like, so Scott's partner TJ is also going to come with us. We're kind of trying to get multiple tournaments kind of film, multiple videos, make the most of this. And we realized, hey, Scott TJ will be playing the same time as me and Isaac will be. Maybe we try to find a local guy, maybe fly out Ryder for a day, whatever. And then Timon, not even knowing all that's happening, is like, what if Zach came, LOL?
That'd be awesome. wouldn't
And
it?
I was like, well, maybe. I was like, well, anyway, yeah, he's coming. Long story short, he's coming now.
It's gonna be like Zach's origin story on like his testimony someday. Like, yeah, I was on
I
a
thought it
pretty
was
straight
going
and
well.
narrow path. Yeah, and then I don't know. Like, do you remember like 10 years ago when everyone was playing that sport pickleball?
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I got in the wrong crowd. Got in the wrong crowd. They invited me to Las Vegas and went through a pretty hard time. So.
Yep, those weren't baseball cards.
I thought I would just they said tops, like tops baseball cards, and
there were no tops.
There were no tops. So that's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait to hear your experience, Tyman.
Yeah.
What do you?
Fun.
Okay, so
in like a month.
So what do you know compared to last week? What do you know now about Vegas? Anything?
I haven't done much research,
Okay.
but I don't know. I mean, I know what we talked about last week. It's not a great wholesome place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
The tennis facility and our Airbnb are both
That
like
should just be normal, right?
yeah, they're like 15 minutes away from the main area.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much we'll go there, but yeah, it's the main basin.
Wonder where
desert basin.
have you looked at what's going on at the Sphere while you're there?
Oh,
I looked that up.
Because I am enamored by the Sphere.
I didn't look up the Sphere, but Ty would tell him what you found.
Yeah. So I was scrolling Instagram
Spit it out, Tyman.
2 nights ago.
I'm teasing.
What do you know?
I'm teasing.
This is about 9/11 again.
Scrolling Instagram and I see Hans Zimmer, the famous composer, is going on like a North American tour. I was like, well, that's fun. I wonder if he's coming near Kansas City. So I look it up. Unfortunately, he's not. I'm like, well, let me just look at these dates where he's coming. And what do you know? October 12th, he's in Las Vegas.
Yo.
The weekend that I'm there.
Yo.
Yeah.
And so I think we're going to go see Hans Zimmer.
What would that mean exactly? Like, would it be an orchestra playing Hans Zimmer's songs with
I
him
think
composing, or
I'm guessing it's a lot of different. I mean, because he has like all these different styles of stuff he's done, and like
I'm gonna buy tickets expecting to watch the movie Inception, and if it's anything else, I'm gonna freak out.
that would be cool though if it had like that in the background, like if they had scenes
Live
from the
orchestra.
Movie. Yeah, I've heard
have
of
you
it.
seen? Yeah, those are a thing. I've never been. to
Yeah,
one, but
like they do like Christmas, like Home Alone. I think the
but
Kansas
with
City
the
Symphony.
live symphony. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
but
cool.
that could happen.
I think there's like probably like greatest hits, like his best songs for movies, just like, and they're probably sound slightly different, with like different twists on like what instruments are being used because it's not. I don't know. I don't even care. I just know it's gonna be fun.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm looking up Hans Zimmer movies real quick, just to.
Oh yes,
I mean,
so
many good ones. Holy cow! These are surely this is a wrong Google search because I mean I'm pulling up 200 movies. Is that true?
He does everything,
Really?
and
He did Cool Runnings,
I don't know. Let me look it up on Spotify. Let me see. Cool.
Black Hawk Down,
Wow.
Pearl Harbor,
Wow.
Last Samurai, Spanglish, the Adam Sandler, hit. He did all the Batmans, Kung Fu Panda,
Interstellar, Inception,
Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, low key good soundtrack.
Sherlock Holmes.
Inception, so good.
Yeah,
The soundtrack made Inception so good. Interstellar, I hear, is awesome.
it's very
And
good.
there's a couple like good. Oh, Oppenheimer. There was some really good music in that. I feel like really enhanced.
that wasn't Hans though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was Ludwig something or other.
Oh, well, I
But
like it.
that music is so good.
It feels like it was Hans.
Yeah, it might as well have been.
How did
I
He
not
might
get Hans?
cover it.
Yeah. That's so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I think of The Dark Knight and I think of Inception when I think of Hans Zimmer.
Gladiator,
And then-
Lion King.
Didn't
Prince
he
of
did
Egypt?
Prince of Egypt, yeah.
Yeah.
The original Lion King?
Yes.
Holy cow.
That's
He's
right.
African.
Dude,
I'm in.
The instrumentals in that. Oh, dude.
Twister?
What? Wait, what did you say?
Twister?
Twister, the first one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Twister? Wow. He's been Top Gun Maverick? That was him playing guitar.
Pretty cool.
Anyway,
So maybe we'll
really
go see
cool.
Hans. Gonna be a big musical Vegas little musical weekend.
I would. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh yeah.
What a guy. Pirates of the Caribbean just kind of hidden in there next to The Holiday and The Simpsons movie. I mean, the guy
Wow,
stood it all. I would go see almost anything in the Sphere, I think.
Yeah.
Just to see, because I think if you're in there, you're a big enough act where you're going to use that thing to the right capacity.
Yeah. I think what's in there, like for the next like couple months, is like some nature documentary type thing,
Oh, that's cool.
which would still be neat.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that over Hans. I saw they're doing a UFC fight in there.
I saw that
Which
too.
I'm intrigued how they use the screen for that.
Oh, interesting.
What do
I
you
don't
do?
even-
Half of it's a screen.
I have a hard time even understanding how the screen works exactly. Like, is the screen only in front of you or is it like encompassing
think
you
it's
in the
kinda-
back?
I think it's like sight and sound.
Kind of
a little bit.
180-ish or like a lot overhead as well, I think.
So like, okay. Yeah. But like, yeah, it's like over your head
I feel like it's kind of like about your field of vision is what I'm picturing.
But there's not. Are the seats in a circular motion or circular area as well, or is it kind of like a half circle from what you guys understand?
You should watch my guy Preston Goes. He made a video going to the Sphere.
Oh, really?
It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool video. But I don't know the answer to your question.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it's somewhat common, like stadium seating, though. Like arena seating.
Really cool.
The days we're going to be there, time in the Sphere. There's the Sphere Experience, which is like a nature thing. And then on Friday is the Eagles. What's one of their songs?
Take It Easy, Hotel California, Life in the Fast Lane.
They are stars. Isn't that the Eagles?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, the one we.
Wow.
That's the only one I know.
The Eagles are huge. You don't know the Eagles?
No, I know. I knew they were a big deal. But
Oh, okay.
give you an opportunity.
You don't know the
to
Eagles,
sing
man?
a little bit. And then Saturday, we'll be at Hans. V/U2. Oh, it's like a virtual U2 concert film.
On one hand, it's on a Saturday, though.
Yeah.
That must be a huge, pretty cool thing if it's on a Saturday in Vegas.
That's a good point. Yeah.
No nonsense, bro.
U2 is one of those bands that I'm like, I like them, but I don't get it. While some people are like crazy about them.
Rolling Stones.
A little bit. I wanna be like respecting them because I think they're like, fathers of rock and roll, kind of like the Beatles. But
they did it for so long.
I'm like, I don't feel like the same emotions towards the Rolling Stones as the Beatles at all.
Yeah. Beatles have way more hits than the Rolling Stones.
I know.
Subjectively, Timon.
Yeah, not factually. There's no way to look that up.
I was
No way to know
subjectively
it's
sad on 9/11. Subjectively confused on 9/11.
Catherine and I have had fights multiple times over facts versus opinions.
On 9/11.
No, not 9/11.
That would be awesome.
No, we just every single
Jet
year.
fuel can't melt steel beams.
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. I mean, that's your opinion. Like, no, just like there was one time we got in like an hour-long argument about like I filled up my cup with milk and she goes, "Whoa, that's a lot of milk." And I was like, I mean, and she's like, "I'm just saying that's a lot of milk. It's a fact. It's a lot of milk." I was like, "Well, that's not a fact. That's an opinion. That's a lot of milk." And then we just went back and forth for way too long. Before we had kids, we had way too much time on our hands to argue about silly things like that. I was like, by definition, a lot is an opinion. And she's like, no, it's not.
You worked this into a stand-up bit somehow. Yeah, before kids, and we were arguing about if a glass full of milk was a lot of milk or not. I
was like, okay. If
Now
you have
I gave her-
She's like, the glass is almost completely full. I was like, great. So if it's a tiny little shot glass, is that a lot of milk? If it's all the way full to the brim?
If it's based on how much the glass is full.
Oh man, I was so annoying back then. Now, never annoying.
Now, keep having kids. Who's full of milk now?
Whoa, that's a lot of milk.
Henry, easy.
Hey.
That's
You made
too
it up.
much.
Yeah, nah, man. Dude, speaking of movie soundtracks, Hans Zimmer a little bit. Watched Friday Night Movie Night this past week. Watched a Christian 90s classic, The Buttercream Gang. Ever heard of it?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
They play that in Stratford. Keep God in Stratford schools.
they played it in the schools.
Oh, yeah.
Did they have like a campaign that said "Keep God in Stratford schools"?
It's a Facebook group. That,
Really?
Yeah, I see. Yeah. It seems like it's getting to be a bit of a, what's it called when you, like a
parody account.
like a gossip account. Like,
No,
we need
like-
to pray for this person. Because
Yeah.
trust me, if you knew what I knew.
Anyone that has access to a police scanner know what's going on down on Main Street right now?
Yeah, it's just like,
I need to pray for them. It's like, well, I don't know if that's really why you're asking.
It just becomes a Stratford Facebook group. Hey, is Cowan's open today? He's gonna get some gas. This is like a prayer group. Well, hey, pray for me to get gas today. Then I don't know,
Dude, genuinely, the other day, speaking of prayer, I was praying. I prayed for Henry to poop because he hadn't pooped in like a week. And then literally, guys, prayer works. I'm just saying, if you were curious, prayer works. Literally like 5 minutes later, Catherine texted me and said, Henry pooped.
Oh,
And
you
I was
weren't even
like,
there and you prayed.
No. Oh yeah, I was just praying for my family.
That's kind of fun.
And yeah, I was like, holy crap. Like, that's pretty cool.
Holy crap is a great way of putting it.
Like literally it was coming out. Holy crap.
It was God's crap.
It was God's crap. So
Yeah.
God doesn't mind your crap. All right.
I've prayed for crap before.
Have you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I was like,
times of need.
he wasn't sleeping well. He was clearly like visibly like hurting. And so I was just like, God, I promise I will praise you. I'll give you the glory if you let him poop right now.
Glory.
Keep God in the poop.
keep God and poop in Stratford
Keep
schools.
God in Shawnee, Kansas. So
Brad's bathrooms.
watched the Buttercream Gang with our kids. And I thought Hattie and Catherine had a discussion about the Buttercream Gang. Have you heard of it, Timon?
Look up the cast of this. I think I used to have a crush on one.
There's nobody you'll know at all. It's like one of those like classic, Christian films from the 90s that was just like a low budget. It was pretty well produced, but
this is a movie. It's not a show.
I believe it's a movie.
Okay, gotcha.
And we found it on full length film on YouTube for free. No ads. It was awesome.
Did you letterbox review it or anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Timon,
That's what I looked it up on.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my default movie place.
But I had thought that Catherine and Hattie had talked about it, and so Hattie was like, and they had just watched the movie called The Apple Dumpling Gang recently, which is
I watched that. That's
that
Don
one?
Knotts.
Yeah, Don.
Yeah.
I love Don Knotts.
My kids love Don Knotts.
I love Don Knotts.
I don't think Bo knows who Matthew McConaughey is. I don't think he knows who Tom Hanks is, but Bo loves Don Knotts.
What's it called?
That's how it should be.
Apple Dumpling Gang. And so Hattie said something like, yeah, I think we should watch, Mom. We were talking about like some other gang. And I was like, oh, the Buttercream Gang? And Hattie's like, yeah, I think so. And so then we like start watching it, and Catherine comes down and she's like, you guys are watching the Buttercream Gang? That's a little bit like intense for, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And you see like these gang members like taking what are those things called? Like the bottles where you throw them and they blow up.
Molotov?
Yeah. Molotov cocktail, like throwing them and like just being these bad kids or whatever. But man, it was a wonderful 90s nostalgia movie. Just like, I don't know, maybe is it just because we're in the 90s, we're from the 90s, or is it because it truly is like the best time of movie lore?
I wonder that too. I wonder that specifically when it comes to the Disney franchise, because it seems like we had it made.
Yeah, Jessica Weiss, golden age of the Disney was in the 90s.
Yeah, she's a huge Disney fan.
So I feel like she's also our age.
She's also a millennial.
I'm not 90s biased, and I think probably 90s like Disney animation, like Lion King, Beauty and the Beast.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Aladdin.
Like they were just like classics.
I think that's a very good point.
Jungle Book was earlier.
Throw Toy Story in there.
Toy Story was the end there. But
Wasn't Disney yet, but like great.
So good.
But that era of just like animated movies was like really, really solid.
But
isn't it fun? Like the very first like computer animated movie was also like really good.
Yeah, it's
Just
Toy
happened
Story,
to be amazing. Yeah, it's like that's kind of fun that they didn't like
They nailed it.
mess up.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, they weren't like growing pains. Like, hey, we're still kind of figuring out the animation. It's like, no, they had it down.
That was the first thing. Wallace and Gromit's. That
I
doesn't
think
count.
first Wallace and Gromit stop motion. That's real.
Okay, hey, I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. I'm sorry. VFX house.
He wasn't alive for 9/11.
I don't have a house like you do in the VFX world, okay?
No, yeah, I think Toy Story was like the first like full length feature movie with like all like CGI.
Okay. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, Buttercream Gang, just a great it has a score. It has orchestra and like music, and like it had this one song that was so Stephen Curtis Chapman-esque.
Oh yeah.
And it was just awesome. And so the whole idea of it is like this kid, this Buttercream Gang is like these like 4 kids in this small town that are like just doing good things for old people, basically doing good things for their community. One of the kids moves away to Chicago, big city, joins a real gang. Buttercream Gang is a real gang.
This could be Zach.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Zach of the real world. Joins a real gang and then comes back and like influences all these bad kids in this small town. And they butt heads and they go after it. But the good kids, Scott specifically, the main character, is always good to Pete, the bad boy.
That's nice.
Always good. Even when Pete steals his bike, even when Pete like bullies him, Scott just is showing God's love. And dude, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was like nostalgia baked in with fatigue and just sentimentality and like being a dad or whatever, but I cried pretty hard at the end of Buttercream Gang. Like I was like explaining it to the kids of like what happened, like especially Bo, because Bo like 3 different times was like, yeah, Pete's gonna die. Yeah, Pete's gonna die. Pete's in a gang, he's gonna die. I'm like, and so at the end, I like had to like stop myself halfway through a sentence because I was like getting ready to like actually cry out loud. I was like, Pete did such a good job because Scott just kept being nice to him. Like I don't know what happened, but like I think because I'm like, gosh, I hope Bo picks the right friends. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
One of those things.
I bet everything becomes 10 times emotional once you have kids, I would assume.
I don't know how it went down, but and the Stephen Curtis Chapman
He
knockoff
played a
song,
part.
whatever that was, because they brought it back. They had it for one part of the movie, and then they brought it back when he was just getting like knocked down by
that's
Scott
good
or by Pete.
filmmaking.
It was great, dude.
Bring back the motif.
It was great. Oh man, we should honestly play that song. I guarantee you, it's copyright free. We should play that song at the end of this episode. It's got some great guitar licks in there and everything else. So, anyway,
Speaking of crying in movies, first, Toy Story 1995 was the first ever full-length computer animated feature film.
okay.
It pioneered the use of CGI to animate an entire movie. Timon and I had a fun little texting conversation over this past week about a movie you cried in.
Yes.
Timon, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. I watched Forrest Gump.
Oh
and
yeah.
I've seen it once before, but it was on like that Spirit Airlines flight to California. It was like super cramped. I wasn't super into it. Like I liked it a lot, but I was like, "Is this
Phone
fine?"
screen, yeah.
But yeah, it was like randomly the other night. Watched it, and it was like I had started it. We'd gone to my sister's like dorm at MNU and like started, but then we had to like leave by 11, so I couldn't quite finish it. At home, I just watched like the last hour, and then I was just like sitting in my bed at like 1 a.m. just like tears
By
streaming down
yourself?
my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like I was with my brother, but he had like pretty much fallen asleep, so I was
Yeah.
just like alone. Just
Jesse
like,
wakes up like,
weeping.
"What happened?" I can't explain it, man. You
No,
gotta
dude,
watch it for yourself.
Nothing.
I think I did
Yeah.
like. He was like, "I'm going to bed." I was like, "Good."
I love you so much.
Yeah. Man, but it was like it hit. It's such a good movie.
Was it when Haley Joel Osment came, like with his little son?
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean it was like I think that like definitely
what he said,
started it.
Is he smart?
Yeah, is he smart?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that and then just like the ending like grave scene or like the
yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Jeez, I'm getting a little goosey just
I know,
thinking.
it's so good.
Wow.
I went and rewatched the scene, and yeah, Tom Hanks is so good.
Yeah.
Especially in that scene. His face when he realizes he has a kid, and then he's like self-aware. You realize that he is self-aware, and he's like, is he smart or is he like gesture? Yeah, it's just so good. The reason we found this out is because I was trying to explain to Timon how football works, basically. And then Timon, just text, Jake always had a way of explaining things so I could understand them. I was like, that's a weird text. And then Tom was like, I just watched Forrest Gump, so that seemed fitting. And so then we just talk about Forrest Gump, and yeah, so fun.
I would like to hear more about the football thing. We are also going to do a football Patreon episode, all-time quarterback.
A lot of football on Patreon.
What were you trying to learn exactly, Timon, about how football works?
I can't remember. We've had multiple conversations, just like me asking. I think it was just I don't know what it was.
This was like, I think Timon texted me, how do I do better in the Guillotine League? This is Monday morning.
Well, yeah, because I'd seen people like worried, like, oh, Timon might not make it.
You
I was
were
like,
close.
Well, can I fix this? I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is
and
there
so
a
I was
way to
basically
help that?
explaining, no.
Yeah.
You're about to get kicked out of the league because you're in last. And then miraculously, Purdy and Ayuk don't have good fantasy games. And so Timon ends up moving on. So later that night, where is it at? I was like, dude, you somehow survived the Guillotine League.
That's when he's crying in his bed.
Timon said, that's wild, so fun. And then I said, people, when they talk to me about you being in a fantasy football league, and then I sent the gif of Tom Hanks in, is he smart?
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, good football, Forrest talk.
Yeah.
Timon, did you watch any football this weekend?
What did I watched? There was the one like 49ers game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I watched like I think 8 minutes of like a recap thing. Didn't quite finish it. But I was like,
Nice.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
Didn't quite finish it. He's
Didn't
like,
quite finish it.
I've seen enough.
It didn't
Yeah.
grip me like Forrest did.
Fair enough. Once you start understanding who the players are, their backstories, that adds a little more intrigue to the whole thing.
I'll get there.
Because the 49ers were playing the Jets. The Jets quarterback is like an all-time great quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, but he got hurt really early in the season last
I
year.
heard them mention that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like all that was kind of an intriguing storyline for that game. Didn't look great, but anyway.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a sponsor.
Okay.
I forgot to have it pulled up, but I know who one is. Main Street Roosters.
Oh yeah. Just drink some.
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, just drink it.
Just
is that their
drink it.
motto? I can't remember.
Just drink it.
Sip
Yeah.
it. Something like that.
Sip it now.
My sister texted me Monday, 9:44 a.m. I got a new coffee maker and Main Street Roasters coffee, and holy cow. Sorry for the language. It is so much better than the K-Cups I've been using. That's some good stuff. Me likey. That's how he texts.
And you just texted back, I like you this message.
Me lovey. It's funny because
Absolutely.
literally the night before I texted the Friday pickleball group chat about like I'm getting all these apparel samples, everything. I was like, this is like this is this, but this one, me like.
You said it too?
Yeah. Like the night before. Oh, but this one. Anyway, hopefully you like Made True Roasters coffee. My sister drinks a ton of coffee. And yeah, it seems like it was a massive upgrade for her, and that's how it could be for you too.
Absolutely.
And at an affordable price.
At an affordable price. They also, I'm seeing these new t-shirts they have. They say, I'll have my usual, and it's a hand with the Main Street Roasters cup in it.
That's kind of nice.
It's a pretty cool looking shirt. So go to mainstreetroasters.com, use our promo code GRKC for 10% off, and you will enjoy some great coffee and some great productivity because of it. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. Ah! Oh, man.
Anyway, I was going to say, speaking of my sister, it was her birthday last weekend. Which, did I talk about this on the podcast?
No,
or
you just told me
okay.
going to the Chiefs game.
Yeah, so for my sister's birthday, it was her 30th birthday, and all she asked for was that she wanted like her friends and family to take one of her like sculpt classes. They're called sculpt. It's in like a 92-degree room, like yoga room. You do like a high interval, like a high intensity interval workout. Hit workout.
Yeah.
For like 45 minutes. They're pretty intense. I've done it before.
You sweat a lot, but then she says, don't worry about it. The janitor over there at the end, he wipey. Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, man. Nailed it.
I'll talk. You get the next one ready.
Okay.
So these are pretty intense workouts. Her husband, Braden, has thrown up multiple times doing these workouts, which good for Braden pushing himself that hard. I think if I'm about to throw up, I'm going to take a break, but that's because I'm not mentally tough, and Braden is. So
Yes.
these are pretty intense. So anyway, I go, Rachel's out of town. She was, obviously, you can imagine, devastated to miss this. She had a wedding shower. And some of her friends come, and then my mom, my dad, Braden's mom are all there, and Braden, of course.
Amazing.
And it was awesome. I'm talking to Braden's dad beforehand. I'm like, you ever done anything like this? And he's like, no, never done a workout before.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, you had one?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You ever done a workout like this?
Yeah, well, not like this, but I did train for a while to do a race on my bike across Illinois, where I'm from.
No way.
Yeah, my wife and I, we bikey. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. That's my time.
That's my time.
All right. Okay, never done a workout.
Yeah,
before.
it was a really funny response. Like, this? No, I've never done a workout before.
He's a farmer.
Yeah, he's just got farmer. And then I was telling Braden that afterwards, I was like, that's so funny. Your dad's just never done fitness before. He's like, oh, I think he means like yoga. Because he wakes up every morning and does push-ups and sit-ups. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a farmer workout. That's great. Anyway, it was really fun. You can just imagine the jokes my dad is making before, during, and after. You know, he'd been telling all of his, telling us like, you're going to have to tell people, what'd you do for your 30th birthday? Oh, I killed my dad. Like he was just fully ready to just have a bad day. But it,
was he genuinely like not excited about it? Or was it one of those like, I'm just playing around?
No, I think like this is a great, canvas for jokes.
Yeah.
Still got to be a great sport about it and have fun. And,
you killed your dad.
but he's great. I think Caitlin took it easy on us. She told us, she's like, I'm going to treat you guys like any other workout class. I think she did. I don't think I'm in that much better shape than I was last time I did one of these.
Really?
And it seemed quite a bit easier.
Give me some examples of like what it would look like? Sure. Literally. Yeah. Here we go. YouTube.com/Ghostrunners podcast.
I need you. We can't play it because it's copyrighted, but pretend there's like some like,
I need you I need you the Power me now, another round of shots.
now on the
Turn
ground.
down.
Now we're doing mountain climbers.
I still see your face when I walk down Benny. Nice, yeah.
Just a lot of good. Everyone did great. Yeah. That's the class.
Way to join in there, huh?
I was switching cameras.
He's sweating.
I got sweaty doing that. That was no weights in my hand.
So do they give you like dumbbells?
Yeah, so common mistake, macho alpha guys are like, oh, they have 12-pound weights. Oh yeah, I'll do those. I learned take the 3 4-pounders.
Oh, those things feel like bricks by the
yeah. You can't. There's so much is over your head or just like so much curling, squatting. You know,
repetition too, right? Like,
yeah, and just doing it for you know you don't have weights in your hand the whole time, but you're on the ground for probably half of it, just rolling around. But yeah, it's a lot of just like on the ground. Now you're doing abs. Now you're doing lunges. Now you're doing these mountain climbers and just no breaks.
Yeah,
all gas.
How long? Oh, Timon, you get it? Gas.
Gen Z, gas.
Yes. How long was the workout?
45 minutes.
It's a long time.
It's
a long time.
So how torpedoes longer, but like.
Yeah.
I pedoed for longer.
I pedoed way longer than that.
I'm hot. I gotta take the headphones off for a bit.
Pick up a shirt for a little bit, buddy. Nice shirt, by the way.
Moisture wicking. Ghostrunners.life.
Wow. Ghostrunners.life/shop. Sheesh. Let's give you 15% off promo code right now for the first 15 orders.
Wow. Pretty fun.
And the promo code is all gas.
All gas. Sculpt. People might naturally type that in.
People are like, I don't know, 15% off, maybe Sculpt. I don't know. All gas. Better add that before I forget. But 45 minutes, so at the end of it.
You're pretty sweaty. I mean, just the room is incredibly warm anyway.
Of course, but like the vibes of the family. How'd your mom do?
I think good. So I like to... I wanted to purposely not look at anyone else. I didn't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So I just like did my own thing. I was focused on myself. So I have no idea like
really
what anyone was doing.
So it was like semi-serious. It wasn't like
I was
goofy.
definitely joking around way more than anyone else.
Yeah,
like also Kayla and I are so similar. Like I do kind of love this environment where it's just like pop remixes.
Right.
Like I can't, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And so Kayla's like, all right, 3 more seconds. And then on the beat drop, we're doing this. And when the beat drops, I'm like you were supposed to use this towel for like sweat. And I'm like, waving it around.
Yeah.
I did that a couple times. So it's really fun. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is so cool. Like my sister and I both make a living with a microphone, but in such different ways. Like this is very cool and different how we're doing this. And after the class, I tried to like just like respectfully, like I have so many ideas for you and like how you could like be improving this. So I was like, one time you need to do like a huge, like massive, like outdoor event maybe where you can have like several hundred people and you need to legitimately like bring in DJ Michael and do live music. Like if it was you and Michael, like hype people up, that would be so fun.
And then if Michael had to do it for like 5 minutes. Switch roles.
You know what? This is so fun. I'm going to do it with you guys.
Yo, that's crazy. Oh.
Man, there's pregnant females out here. That's crazy.
That's great. Yo, good work, girl. That'd be awesome. I was just thinking about like, I had the thought of like just doing it in your street, like a block party.
Yeah.
But like, how fun would it be to just go to a random abandoned Kmart parking lot with DJ Michael?
Yeah, sculpting with DJ Michael. Yeah, so.
That's really cool.
It was really fun. And yeah, I was glad we did it. It was just a good time. Just get together, get a little sweaty. Kind of motivated me. I was like, I should do more like fitness classes. These are good.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Lifetime, baby.
Dude, speaking of that, String Bean, you want to give us an update? You look good.
Thank you. Yeah, just been working on fitness and lifting and eating and everything. So
Courtney Miller helping out.
Courtney Miller, yeah. Shout out to the ghosty community. Courtney Miller in Gulf Shores. Just like offhanded comment. I don't even remember what she said, but I was like, she said she used to coach or something. I was like, and then later on, a couple weeks later, I was like, you wanna coach me? I
heard an offhanded comment. She said, "Hey, biggin." I was like,
hey.
Whoa,
hey, Tubby,
whoa,
like, whoa,
still pigging out,
yeah. Whoa, how many pieces of pizza is that for you? Like, how many throat rolls did you have? Yeah.
Hey, less gas.
Yeah.
More breaks on the stomach.
So anyway, no, she's been awesome. It's been a fun journey, just working towards being healthier and being more consistent with it, which has been good. So
do you want to say how much you're down, or are you like waiting for like a big like progress pic on Instagram?
If I ever do a progress pic on Instagram, it's because I lost a bet of some sort.
It's because Courtney Miller made me.
Yeah, like a paragraph, like motivational, like this is what I did. Like,
yeah.
You were sleeping, I was working.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I mean,
the hungry sheep isn't concerned with the opinion of the thirsty wolves.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Put
that.
like a timestamp on it of 4:43 a.m.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Where are you right now?
Peel back the onions, and you'll see a hungry guy inside.
You should make an Instagram account that's just this, like on the story every morning, just like Like, where are you at? I'm in the gym. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna schedule the posts because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sleeping still. I don't know. I think I've lost 43 pounds right now. So
Dang.
43.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a baker's dozen times 3 plus a few more.
Plus a few more, baby. Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
That's sweet.
Working towards it, man. Just continuing to trying to be consistent. I haven't lost any like crazy amounts week after week, but it's just like a little bit at a time.
Brick by brick.
That's what they say. 3 pound weight by 3 pound weight, basically. So yeah. So shout out to Courtney. She's the best. She's awesome. Yeah. Dr. Ben's wife. Timon's
Dr. Ben's
perennial hater of the mile. Which shout out to Courtney. She also ran in a race and got first in her age group.
Hey,
So she's a runner now.
Right.
She's like, Timon can do it, I can do it.
good job.
So she's
That's pretty
awesome.
sweet.
Dr. Ben's awesome. The Millers are just great. So
That's great.
you know what else is great? and what something that's helped me in my journey of eating having more protein? GoodRanchers.com.
I was just looking at that. I don't think we have a new copy.
I think it's through September, no?
All of it? All of the
think
month of
so.
September?
Is it not?
I thought I saw something good through September 3rd.
Oh boy. Can you tell we're so professionally
This is
prepared?
good from September 3rd till the end of the month.
Boy, oh boy.
So does that mean the whole month?
The whole month of what? They should be more specific.
My bad. It's the presidential promo.
Well, tell them about it, Jake, because I don't have it pulled up yet.
Yeah. So, hey, little debate last night. Voting is in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I know where I'm registered to vote. GoodRanchers.com. Because I vote with my dollar. And I vote on 100% American meat delivered right to my door. Obviously, I cater or I skew towards the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is not to be confused with chicken skewers. I lean towards. I'm biased towards the chicken.
Well, how do you feel about chicken skewers?
Subjectively good.
Yes. No, factually, chicken skewers are great.
That's a lot of chicken. Right now, Good Ranchers is doing a little presidential promo. So you can subscribe to any Good Ranchers box right now with our promo code GRKC. You get a free add-on for 4 years. That's chicken. That could be chicken breast, ground beef, bacon, or salmon. It's all American. It's all delicious. And with that promo code, you're going to get $25 off your first box. And you're going to get free expedited shipping.
Can I go ahead and tell you 3 things I love about Good Ranchers?
Yep.
Number 1, no antibiotics, hormones, or seed oils.
Is that 1 or was that 3?
That's 1, subset 2, and 3.
So
1, no home run. No
homeroom.
No home runs. It's a lot of singles that bring in good batting
brick
average.
by brick. It's
That's
like
right.
the weight loss journey.
No hormones, no antibiotics, no seed oils. This stuff is, because it's local, you can trust the American process. Number 2,
These are American cows.
this is steakhouse quality beef, baby. The meat truly tastes better. You won't want to go back to other stuff. I promise you there is a difference. You can feel a difference. Number 3, it saves you time, saves you money. All right? All the cuts, they're pre-trimmed, which makes the meal prep so much easier. Literally, you thaw it out. I always thaw it out.
Well, it's because our Good Ranchers rep has a lisp. And so when she says thawed out, you got to be like, oh,
Yeah,
I thought that podcast you guys did.
I thought Jay get all that barbecue sauce all over himself. All the cuts are pre-trimmed. It makes meal prep so easy. They're individually packaged, vacuum sealed, so you have less waste. You never have to throw away freezer burn cuts again.
Our Good Ranchers rep doesn't have a lisp. I've only emailed, so she types fine.
She does not have a list. I've talked to her.
Okay,
I've
solid.
talked to her. Yeah, she's great. Ashley, shout out Ashley.
Ashley Joe.
Yep. So, once again, we have that offer for you for free for 4 years: boneless chicken breasts, Angus ground beef, applewood smoked bacon, wild caught salmon, additional $25 off your first box, and free express shipping with promo code GRKC. GoodRanchers.com, American Meat Deliver.
It really is kind of a crazy deal. How often is there any kind of promo code like, yeah, you sign up for this and then you get some free for 4 years?
Literally, yeah. Like, hey,
kind of a lot.
you have guaranteed meals for 4 years.
Yeah, like
through
an
this.
extra dinner for 4 years.
It's awesome.
It's pretty nice.
It's so nice.
Gotta subscribe.
So, GoodRanchers.com, you won't regret it.
Brad, you texted Timon and I think it was last night, maybe 2 nights ago, and you're like, dude, I loved. Yeah, well, you can describe it.
Yeah. Nick Martin on the Facebook group posted hottest take the boys have ever had? ? Can versus bottle soda. And then he put up a poll, can versus bottle. And the dude got eviscerated. Can won. I'm looking at this screenshot that I have, 71% to 15%. Can versus bottle. And the only reason that bottle, there's also glass bottle with 11%. We're not talking about glass. We're talking about plastic versus.
Oh, yeah. Well, that stole the vote. That's RFK.
Maybe so, yeah. It was just funny to me, like, Hey, that was such a hot take, right, guys?
These guys are insane, aren't they?
And then it's like, wait, I'm the crazy one?
Dude, that's what's so terrifying about stand-up comedy is like, I think I have like a unique observation and take on this like thing that like, this will be relatable.
Right.
And you're like, man, I hope it is. Or else this is going to be embarrassing.
It's like,
not
no.
only is it not funny, but also no one can even relate to my
It's like,
experience.
wait, you think that way? What's your problem, dude?
That's what you think about dogs?
So I thought we could do a little segment, a hot take segment. Yeah?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not get. Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe someone will agree or highly disagree. Feel free to post a poll on Facebook. Feel free to get eviscerated.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah, like figure this out. Respond to us however you want. And let's go ahead and preface each take by how hot it is.
Okay.
In whatever standard you want to call it.
Yeah.
All right.
Via like a pepper, habanero scale.
Yeah, what's that? The Scoville?
Scoville. Yeah.
Bezel?
Hot wings, bezel.
Scoville scale. You could do it.
Settlement.
Yeah. I would say my first one here.
How hot? How hot is it?
No, I'll say.
All right, yeah.
This is my hot take.
How hot is it?
It's so hot.
Yeah?
An 8th grader. I don't want to say that joke.
Megan Fox.
It's
when
so
you were in
hot.
8th grade.
Yeah, it's so hot. It could be leaning over a Transformer Camaro right now.
And you're in 8th grade.
And I'm in 8th grade. And I'm watching Transformers. POV Shia LaBeouf.
movie.
Yeah, the original. My first one is naps. Naps are most often, I believe, actually, in the grand scheme of things, a net negative.
Yeah, hard to quantify this. I know Timon doesn't like to be, objective.
Right.
But yeah, because there are times when it feels like I need to nap so bad.
Yeah.
Something I've learned this year is if you feel like you need a nap and then you go run your mile, you feel pretty good afterwards.
I think there's...
Well, I shouldn't say good. You feel awake afterwards. You don't
Ding,
feel
ding,
great.
ding, ding,
but yeah.
ding, ding, ding. Yes, I think there's something like you feel good falling asleep, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But either you sleep too long and you're groggy a heck.
Yeah,
after
a
that.
nap puts you in like a haze for like an hour.
If you don't
more
time it right,
after.
yeah, it's very rare do I wake up and like,
I don't think I've ever timed it right.
Go!
I don't know if there's a.
Yeah. Hey, here we go.
hey, whoa, hey, let's go get him.
Hey, let's have a good one here.
Hey, come on.
Oh, come on.
Hey, we just took the nap. Let's go.
In my experience, I wake up from a nap more tired than I fell asleep.
Yeah, 3 out of 4
Facts.
times.
And
Yeah.
then eventually you're like, but you recover later on in the night. I want to fall asleep later on in the night, and then you can't fall asleep very well because
it
you
pushes
took a
back your
nap.
bedtime.
It's a net negative overall. I think it is more of a when I realize when I'm taking a nap, I kind of consciously making a decision of like I'm kind of doing the wrong thing here, but I can't help it.
I'm screwing myself.
Yeah, kind of. It's just like when you're like I shouldn't eat that, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. It's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna feel bad about this later, but right now it feels awesome.
This is when I go for the raw cookie dough in the fridge. Like, what am I doing?
Dude, that is
it's
one
so
of my
good,
biggest
though.
killers.
It's so good.
Are you
We
talking
gotta
about,
stop having it in the house.
Are you talking about the little cubes?
I'll eat anything.
Catherine will ball them up and just put them in the freezer.
Oh, those are so.
Oh,
easy
they're
to
just
eat.
waiting for you. Yeah.
So I'm
They're
getting nice, and I'm like,
snack-sized. They're bite size.
they're literally like, hey, here's a quantifiable thing right here. Oh, those things are unbelievable. One time, somebody gave us, when we had Henry, somebody gave us like 30 of them in our freezer. And every time I went to the freezer to get my Good Ranchers meat, just
Pop in a dough, a Cedo.
And then Catherine had no idea. And then finally she's like,
I went to bake cookies.
Hattie and I were trying to bake cookies the other day. There was no bag in there. Did you eat every single one of them? I said, just kind of unashamedly, yes, I did.
Over time.
Same way about naps. So I don't know. Naps are a net negative overall. I think unless you can somehow figure out like the 10-minute nap, which is impossible for me. I don't know how to fall asleep immediately like some people do. Then yeah, it's just not ever worth it.
Yeah. I read I know I've said this on the podcast before, but NASA apparently did a study and they said the perfect nap is 26 minutes. So sometimes I'll try to hit that, but also NASA, sleep. Is that really your jurisdiction?
Yeah. What are they doing with like sleep studies? Are they
I don't know.
partnering with, Tempur-Pedic? Maybe. Yeah, I just think in general, 26 minutes. Okay, but then if it's 22 minutes, does that really mess you up? Because what if I don't fall asleep when I'm supposed to fall asleep? How can you time that?
Yeah. Well, you got to have a good sense of how quickly you fall asleep.
Or do you just have somebody be your nap captain, your napkin?
And kind of like, I'm going to pay attention when they fall asleep and then I'm going to start the timer.
Out of consciousness, yeah. But how do they know when you're actually asleep and not just closing your eyes?
Your breathing starts to get slower.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rachel called me mom a couple nights ago. I was walking through the living room. Rachel fell asleep at 7:30. It was still daylight out. Fell asleep on the couch. And then she just keeps napping. I'm like, maybe I should wake her up. And I'm like, I think she might be good for the night. But I was walking through the living room and it's like 10 o'clock at night. And she kind of wakes up. She's like, oh, hey, sorry, mom. Whoa. She goes, wow, I just called you mom. And I was like, you are so asleep when you're asleep. And she's like, no, I'm awake now. And then the next morning I was like, can't believe you called you mom. And she's like, what? I was like, you don't remember that? You even said like, I'm awake.
She like recognized it in the moment.
But she went right back to sleep. She slept like just who knows how long that night, 12 hours.
See, that's
hours.
nice. I'm okay. Like I also struggle. Like sometimes I am so tired at 8 o'clock and I'm like, I shouldn't go to bed yet. And then 10 o'clock rolls around and I am not tired anymore and I hate it.
That's no fun.
You ever feel that? Like you kind of get a second win?
Yeah, I love a second win. Or I find a task that wakes me up.
Sometimes I'm scared to say too much to Catherine right before I go to sleep because I don't want to have her rile me up. I'm like, don't. Like
I'm on the way down right now.
Like I'll be like half asleep. I'll be like, all right, good night. She's like, oh, hey, let's talk about tomorrow real quick. And I'm like,
I do a wanna drop off?
Want to talk about this right now.
I'm all out of gas.
Yeah, all gas. Anyway, so that's my first hot take.
I think I have 3 on my list. I think this is the one I feel least strongly about, but I think this could be the hottest one.
Okay, preface it.
So, I have a hot take.
How hot is it?
Phoenix in June. ...
The
Phoenix weather.
Good? Thumbs up? Oh, just literally hot
That's
take.
how hot it is.
Oh, sorry.
You asked how hot it is.
Sorry, you're right. I was like, okay, yeah.
Go on.
Like golf is nice.
You thought that was my hot take. Phoenix weather.
Like, guys, hear me out. It's dry, and so it's not that bad.
I just said no opinion. All right. Milk.
How hot is it? Phoenix in June. Okay.
That's how hot it is.
Okay.
Live music.
Oh, okay.
I think I've said this before when we've talked about, we've maybe done a segment on like irrationally strong opinions or unpopular opinions. I know we've done something like this and I think I've said it, but maybe it's because I didn't grow up appreciating music. Maybe it's because I don't know how to appreciate it totally. But I feel like if I'm at a spot where they have live music, all I'm thinking is I can't hear my friends. My throat hurts. I wish it was quieter. Does that make me sound 33? Yes.
So you're talking about live music, not concerts or...
Concerts to an extent, but I think mainly like, hey, we should go to this bar, they have live music. Why would we go to the one with live music? I would never choose the one with live music. That's so loud. Nashville Airport, good luck hearing your AirPods. They got a singer at every corner. Doesn't matter how early in the morning it is. And the host knows. The host seating me, they know I don't want to be that close to the guitarist. And so that's exactly where they send me. And I got to listen to Country Roads at 6:30 a.m.
Yeah, do you mind if I go to the bathroom real fast? Country Roads is kind of killing me. Yeah, dude, that's... I think that I would like to see and hear feedback from ghosties of different ages. Say, I'm blank age, and this is how I feel about Jake's take, because I am absolutely with you. Just
are you?
To an extent, yeah. It's like, well, first of all, I don't get out that often.
Yeah.
And if I do, I want it to be a social experience. You know, I don't want, like, I don't see Harrison as often as I want to. If I'm seeing Harrison,
going out, yeah.
Same with like a movie with your friends. It's like, make sure, like Catherine went and saw Reagan with Emily the other day. And I was like, make sure you hang out with her for like an hour or two afterwards.
Get dinner beforehand.
Yeah. I was like, you can go to dinner. Yeah, whatever. Like, it's like, because you're not talking during the movie. Like,
yeah.
You go to a bar and there's live music. You're talking about the music every once in a while. And it's also like, is this disrespectful to talk while they're playing?
Should we
should
be
clap.
more engaged?
Yeah. I totally, I feel it. Even, I'm getting to the
even
point,
outdoor.
I'm getting to the point, even like just the ambiance music is making a difference.
Too loud.
I'm getting coffee with Johnny Youssef.
Congrats.
Thursday, tomorrow. And I picked a specific coffee shop because I went there recently and I was like, it's really quiet and not very many people are around.
It's a good vibe.
Like even McLean, sometimes it's like, this music's too loud for a decent conversation.
Yeah. So I think I'm nervous it makes me come across as like an old, just like jock or something, but that's how I feel. Just what's the point?
Have you felt that way at a wedding yet?
Oh yeah,
Dude.
It took me a while to think about it, but yeah. During the reception part, like,
yeah.
there's so many fun people I'd love to talk to. Holy cow!
Yep.
I even our church a couple weeks ago, it was way too loud during the sermon. Like they have like, it's big enough. They've got speakers, and I was
Just
like, just the person talking is like, not because I wanted to talk, but just from like an old man sensitivity. I was like, it's just slightly too loud.
Really? Just like him speaking was too loud.
Yeah, I was like, you got to be hearing that, right?
That's amazing.
It's just too loud.
It's like he's kind of screaming.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Timon, how do you feel about this take?
I think
as
I
a
haven't
younger
had
boy?
that many experiences with live music, but I
Okay.
think I like it anytime that I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I feel like music or just like hearing a song you like live is more fun. I don't know.
I think all it would take is one time I went to like an outdoor patio with live music, and then that person went on to be, Benson Boone, and I'm like, I got to see him perform. Then I'd be hooked. Then I'd be all about live music. That's yet to happen to me though. I've lived in Missouri my whole life. So, never mind. Speaking of that, Chappell Roan, she's from Willard. Just found that out. I've been to their prom.
Translate.
I think she's a big pop singer.
Yeah, she just blew up in the last like probably 3 months, probably like really big deal.
You got a
All
song
of
for
sudden.
me?
Hot to Go, Pink Pony Club.
I've heard Good Luck, Babe. Is
Good
that a
Luck, Babe.
song?
That's a really big one.
Even
Kind of
one-
an 80s vibe. I really like it.
I've been bricked for a while now, so I don't know. Like, I feel like I usually learn about music from the reels, and I don't.
Oh, that's your music conception.
That's how I know who Benson Boone is.
Really?
Because a beautiful.
Yeah, he really found music
That's,
for
I
real.
think that's one of his less good songs. If that's is that what you've heard?
We listened to a decent amount of Benson Boone on the way from Lambert's to back to the beach house in Gulf
That's
Shores
fun.
one time.
Cool.
So I do enjoy him, but
Chappell Roan, 45 million monthly listeners.
I don't even know if that's a boy or a girl these days. Chappelle?
A little bit of both. It's a lady.
Cool. And she's from small town Missouri.
I just learned she's, from, I went to their prom in high school. Willard, right next door to us.
Really?
Yeah, dated a girl from there.
Near
This
the...
is-
I think I've heard that song. Oh, yeah, I've heard that song.
It's nice.
It's been on a reel or two.
Hot to Go, don't love that one as much. Pink Pony Club, fun.
Okay.
Those are my thoughts.
Cool. Like, how close is that to you? Willard.
15, 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm going to fact check that real quick.
The
That
ways
she's from
away or
Willard.
that's just from
She's from there. Education. Oh, Willard High School. She was like born and raised there.
Yeah, how long do they have to live in your town before they're like from where, like George Washington Carver lived a small, I think like 1 year in Olathe, and so on the Wikipedia it's like George Washington Carver's from Olathe.
Oh.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
You know,
Missouri's pretty proud of old George W.C.
GWC.
Yeah.
I went to his museum one time in Missouri.
How about that? She was born in 88.
She's
No, she's born in 98. Dang, I was like, maybe we went to the same
I was gonna
prom.
say, she was at that prom.
That would have been awesome. Oh, wow, 98. All right, good for her.
I do think that there's a difference between, like, obviously live music concert-wise is fun because you know the songs, you know the person, you're excited, you're there to listen to music.
Yeah.
Live music has to be the right vibe otherwise. That said, I did have the thought recently of like, I think it'd be fun to just do a live music, like at a, like we go to Meddy's a lot right now and they do live music there, just like a little acoustic in the corner.
Do they really?
It'd be kind of fun. Why not? Just do a couple covers out of there.
Sing Mediterranean music.
Yeah, you know the
They're
Mediterranean.
known for that. Food and music.
Chappell Roan. I think she's Mediterranean.
Yep.
That's Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Timon, you got a take?
Goodness, kinda.
Do those inspire you, those two?
Maybe not much. I don't have that much. I'm just gonna say.
Look at Jake. Jake looks nice.
Wow. I don't have any good ones, but I'm just gonna. I'm gonna say.
Hey, do you have a hot take?
I have a hot take.
How hot is it?
It's like
It's like
I
I
that
don't know.
verse. If you're lukewarm,
Yeah. Like it would make somebody like
this
pee
is
the bed if they're
somewhat of a
asleep.
hot take. I'd rather not watch a movie than watch a movie with the audio track a little bit off.
Oh.
Like you have a home sound system and it's like
There's a Bluetooth.
maybe it's like Bluetooth, so it's like
latency.
a 71. What am I saying?
Milliseconds.
0.7 of a second off.
Okay.
I'd rather just not watch it.
I thought you were going to go a different route because you ever like Rachel.
We can cut. We can.
I can redo it, but Rachel and I would be scrolling through Netflix like, ooh, this looks good, like a drama thriller. And then as we're watching the trailer, sometimes it takes an embarrassing amount of time. I'm 60 seconds in the trailer, I'm like, this isn't English.
It's a foreign film.
Yeah, this is like they're dubbing it over. And then I'm immediately out. But sorry, that's not what you're talking about. You're saying just like a delay in the audio for whatever reason.
I think this maybe can apply to just like any sort of glaring. I think my hot take is that I'm a little too picky about the audio visual of watching a movie.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like, this is a newer movie that I know is like supposed to have a really good quality in that area. If it's like, oh, we're watching this on a like $100 projector and it's like, this is like all like blue tinted. I don't want to watch it.
How do TVs in certain like pizza restaurants become blue? You know what I'm talking about?
No,
you know,
I don't understand where the pizza restaurants came into play.
I feel like it's always at like a bar or a pizza place. They got 8 TVs and one of them's blue now. I'm like, I've used a TV my whole life. Never had one
like
turn blue
saying
on
like
me.
it became blue. I don't know, because I think
like it's like the what is it? The color temperature. It's just like so blue. Like whites are blue now.
It's the temperature of it's the grease in the air from the pizza.
I don't know. I would have always just thought it's just like a crappy TV and that's just like it came with very bad color accuracy. But I guess you're saying it's like, oh, these are all the same
Over
TVs.
time.
This one randomly
just blue now.
is blue. I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay, so in general, would you say, Timon, audio or video is worse for you? Like as far as like little subtle frustrations.
I think I'm more picky about audio.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in Anna's dorm watching Forrest Gump, the TV, not great. It's like the video was very just like kind of over sharpened and like whatever, but it's like fine. But the audio was like super compressed and I like could barely.
Yeah.
It was just like some lines you could barely even hear. It's like that's worse than the video.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Then
again, maybe I'm defying my own take because I still watched the movie.
Yeah, but you'd rather not.
But yeah, I think it significantly affects it, possibly more so because I tend to be the annoying guy who like might notice that or bring it up or just like be the only one in the room kind of ticked off by it.
Yeah.
I'm with you with like noise stuff, audio is what they call it.
Yeah.
Way more than video. Like I'm bothered by both. I think everyone is just a little bit, it just messes with you. Like it's like your brain's just like, this is not quite right. And it's, I can't do it. Like this is bothering me so much. So I feel like, back when we first bought a Bluetooth speaker and like our TV when we were first married, it was very, very slightly off. And it was like almost off to the point where I was like, am I going crazy or is this actually off?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't off enough, but it was off enough to like mess with me. And I did not enjoy watching like shows. I would watch like sports and stuff.
You have to wait till like a gun goes off in the movie or like someone claps. Oh, no, it's
okay,
off.
confirmed.
Yeah, right.
Something that I think you guys would also be aligned with me is I will notice if like for whatever reason our sound bar and like subwoofer got like disconnected and now it's playing out of the TV audio. I'm that's not gonna. I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Rachel's like, I would never notice. I would never care.
Dude,
like, I notice immediately.
In my family, it's like I'm 1 out of 9 people that cares a lick about this, but I'm like, I gotta fix this.
And also, we already have it. It's not like I need to run to the store and get a speaker.
That's the thing.
Right?
And I get so frustrated when like with our remodel, we like got these like this like decently nice system like with speakers. Like there's 2 speakers in the ceiling, and it's like sometimes I walk in, people are just watching it with like the TV speaker. I'm
Guys,
like,
come on!
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
There's no bass.
We remodeled.
It kills me. It feels like Catherine often will listen to, I don't know, Ghostrunners podcast, whatever, some other podcast, but usually Ghostrunners podcast on her phone on blast in the kitchen, like as loud as you can. And we have, like I said, like a while back, we inherited like this Bose like little radio thing from my grandma, and it sounds so good.
Yeah.
And it can be quieter than like, it feels like her phone is so loud, but so quiet
sharp
at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just like, stop doing that. And she's always like it. Yeah, I just can't. It's hard to explain. But then again, like maybe I'm a hypocrite because we just use our audio from our TV upstairs when we're watching stuff. It doesn't bother me that much.
No SB.
We have one downstairs, and I'm not like I have to have one upstairs because I don't want it to be too loud because then wakes up kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hey, good hot take, Timon.
Thank you.
Hot take, Timon.
Hot take.
All right,
Timon.
then. Hey, I got a hot take.
We're going to go down under for Brad's next take.
Oh, me crikey.
Nice.
You gotta bump that.
Me crikey.
Me crikey. I have a hot take.
How hot is it? Timon.
Timon's texting somebody.
I'm so sorry.
Who is it?
No, it's
No?
a
Who is
Greenleaf chat.
Yeah.
Greenleaf chat.
I'm sorry.
How hot is the leaf? How green is it?
How green
Could I
is
get a
it?
second chance?
Hey, Timon.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
I got a hot take.
Well, golly, how hot,
How hot is
it?
it? Threw me off. I was like, what is this addition to the
I went off script.
catchphrase?
Well, golly. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's not fair.
We didn't say golly
Hold on,
in the
hold on.
script.
I went off script. That's my bad. I'm not a theater guy.
Oh, my hot take is, I think this one to the masses is like Vesuvius, bro.
Pretty hot. Well, is it active?
Active Vesuvius.
Okay.
Vesuvi active. Incredibly overrated equals this. Tacos. Tacos are incredibly overrated. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're gross. I'm not saying anything negative. Just people put these things on such a pedestal, and I like a lot of other things way more than tacos.
Elaborate. So, like, yes, I think for the most part, I'm very with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a street taco, like a small, like
Any.
messy taco.
Fill in the blank.
Any?
Yeah,
Yeah, nice. Any?
Even like
Tacos? Any?
the Torchies. I like Torchies. That's good stuff.
Torch is nice.
But you know what else is really good at Torchies? The chips and salsa and queso and guacamole. Like,
I think
tacos
people-
are great because of the accessories around them as much as the tacos themselves. Or give me an enchilada. It's just the same thing. Everyone freaks out about tacos.
I think people go crazy talking about like authentic Mexican tacos, or like, and that's kind of what I'm thinking of. It's like these are fine, but yeah, again, I would just prefer a lot of things so much more than what they're like, how much they're hyping them up.
Yeah. Like, I'm a sucker for pizza. I love pizza.
Yeah,
is good.
well, I would like pizza more than tacos.
Yeah. I love things about Mexican food. I llove chips and queso. I love, a lot of the motif of Mexican food. The Chipotle bowls of the world, Chipotle burritos. But like tacos in general, people are like, let's just go get some tacos tonight. And I'm like, why? So
I don't feel super strong about it. I'm kind of with you where I don't get crazy excited about tacos. It's usually like, it's not where I'm scanning first on the menu and then like, oh, not a lot of good chicken options. Oh, they have chicken tacos. Hopefully they don't make them weird.
yeah, it's just
Gotta be messy.
it's the lukewarmness of food. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you're not gonna dislike your taco,
Yep.
but you're not, I don't think, gonna be like, this is the greatest thing I've ever had.
And rarely stuffed. I'm like, whoa.
Which maybe, yeah, some people will be like, that's a positive. I'm like, okay, but not for the money you're spending on it.
Yeah.
Clifton Alexander, Ghosty,
Yep.
loves some tacos.
Yeah.
Like made a whole like app for tacos.
LeBron James loves tacos.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah. So incredibly overrated tacos.
That's fun.
Fight me.
Any taco? I have another hot take.
Okay. How hot
How hot is it?
is it?
As golly.
Timon.
Well, golly, Jake.
This is Phoenix in May.
I love it. This is Flagstaff actually in December. Pretty temperate. All right, go ahead.
Having summer year round is better than having seasons.
Wow.
I don't know from experience, but I know that that's what I would prefer. I can get over a warm Christmas. I could still feel like it's Christmas time and be in shorts.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the toughest thing to get over, but I've been on vacation during Thanksgiving. That was awesome. Thanksgiving's not that great anyway.
Okay.
So that was great. I feel like that's what people say, like, how could you celebrate Christmas if there's palm trees? I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
No, I'm a pretty adaptable guy. I haven't been able to access my driveway for 4 weeks. I could have Christmas with palm trees.
They make fake Christmas trees that you can put in your house. And
I'd survive.
pine air fresheners.
Yeah. I don't know if any of this is stuff I haven't said before, but when Rachel and I got to go to Australia for 3 weeks last December, we cheated the system. We got an extra month of summer and 1 less month of winter.
Yeah.
And I just loved how it made me feel. I loved how much more active we were, how much more we were outside, t-shirts, shorts. I was like, yeah, I can get used to this.
Yeah.
I'll never get used to this.
On the beat drop, we're going to all do body squats. I'll never get used to this. Bah, bah, bah.
Now pulse.
Bah, bah. Kate, I swear you're going to kill me. Bah, bah, bah.
You're doing a remix of comedy.
Oh man. Anyway,
So that's my thought. I don't really care
I'm
enough.
with you in the aspect of like, if there were any season that I would want to be the season,
It would be
like,
summer.
For sure.
100% summer.
John
Yeah,
Mayer. A
very
little bit of
easy
summer is what the whole year's all about. He says.
And if I need some cold, I can go visit Alaska or something.
Easy.
right.
I'll just fly to Alaska.
I mean,
I'm dying to have the cold.
one
Jaunt on
cold.
over to Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is one of those ones I really have to like be honest with myself about because I want to disagree with you out of just like pride of like, no, seasons are awesome. And I think they are awesome and I do appreciate all the seasons, but at the same time, if I lived in a place like San Diego, I think I would definitely be like, yeah, I don't miss freezing cold.
Yeah.
I don't miss defrosting my car in the, morning.
Yeah, just the trouble that comes with cold weather and pipes freezing and heating bills and just giving up golf for 5 months or having to find indoor pickleball, just the inconveniences it causes with hobbies and whatnot. Just fun weather's fun.
I know. I want to.
It feels like a lot of females are going to disagree with that.
Oh, really?
I think girls really like fall. They really like the change of the seasons.
Let's overgeneralize. Let's get sexist real quick. Let's
Okay.
overgeneralize women. I think that they like it more for the, like the experiences of fall than the weather itself.
It's like we can go look at pumpkins. We can go get coffee,
Right.
and go from ice to hot.
Like Catherine, she's from Texas. She loved fall in Texas, or like enjoyed going to pumpkin patches in Texas where it was 75 degrees in the fall.
Yep.
Or whatever. And then she moved to Kansas City. She's like, now I understand why people actually like fall.
Yep.
But in her head, she was still experiencing fall with 75, 80 degree weather. Like I think she was just fine with that version of fall. So therefore, you can still wear flannels when it gets down to 69 degrees, in November in San Diego or Maui or whatever. I don't know how cold it gets, but like, and go carve a pumpkin. I bet they sell pumpkins somewhere.
Find them, Alaska.
But I don't know. That'd be interesting. I do like Catherine's really leaned into the idea of winter is the warmest season last year. You remember me talking about that?
Yeah.
And I was so proud of her for that because she's absolutely on your side as far as she would love it to be warm all the time. Yeah. Like even these nice like temperate days that we've had where it's like high of 78, high of 80, where it's just like perfect weather. It's low of 64. She's like, oh, it's so nice, but it just means that winter's coming.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I'm like, just enjoy what we have right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, and is there some kind of like extra personality trait that you gain when you have to savor it only for a small season? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like this will maybe lead into my next hot take, but yeah, like people in the Midwest, just like we have to put up with winter. We're a little stronger willed.
And then when summer comes, it's like, it's beautiful. Let's all go outside the whole time. Let's get social. Let's do all these things. Whereas maybe if you're used to it, you just become more sedimentary.
Yeah. If you live in
sedentary, what is it?
Yeah, sedentary.
Okay.
If you live in like a place like San Diego, Memorial Day probably isn't as much fun as it is in Joplin, Missouri. You're like, this is like the sign, like summer's here.
Yeah.
Let's go binge drink.
People have always said Joplin Memorial Day, way better than San Diego.
Yep. Wouldn't want to be in San Diego today.
Thank you for that hot take. Timon, you got another one?
Yes, I thought of it because you said sexist, and I was hesitant to do this one because it comes across as sexist, but it's just how I feel.
It's anti-men.
Is that I think like as far as singing voices go.
Wait, what is this that you're saying?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I have a hot take.
Well,
golly, how hot is it?
I'm gonna say it's like as hot as like a woman would find like a bicep tattoo.
Ooh.
Some
people would say it's hot. Some people are like, yikes.
I don't know.
A bicep tattoo.
Great comparison.
I think that as far as singing voices go, a male's voice is a lot nicer to listen to typically than like a woman's voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we
Like
brought this
in
up because I
music.
think I disagreed,
I don't know. That's my hot take.
but I don't feel super strongly about it.
No.
I'm trying to think. Who are some of your favorite male voices? Jacob Guy.
Good question. Now I got to think.
You think men can have
Go through my
a larger range biologically?
maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just like tone. I don't know.
Or maybe it's
be a
too
tone.
high pitched. It's like squeaky. Women obviously can normally sing higher than men.
Yep. They are the baritones. Is that right? They are the falsettos. I know that's not right.
Falsettos.
But that kind of makes
Are you a
sense.
tenor or an alto? I'm a falsetto.
Falsetto only, yeah.
Okay, I'm going through my
Soprano,
playlist. Some
I
of my favorite
believe.
male voices: Ben Platt, Ben Rector,
Ben Frank.
Ben Folds. Ben
who else?
Harper.
Well,
Just
Cody Fry.
now I'm realizing they're all Bens.
Who else? I don't know.
Beyonce. Wait.
Jacob Collier.
Wait.
Hold on. Ben Houston. No. Josh Groban.
Yeah, it's just a little bit lower voiced is a little bit more.
It's just
soothing,
like
I
maybe
think.
just like a little softer on the ears.
Well, don't you think that's why Adele's so good? Is because she's got a little more of a robust.
I think that
Hello?
is like I would be more inclined to listen to like a female artist who has a maybe just like a gentler voice. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a deeper voice is probably warmer,
yeah.
whereas like a higher pitched voice is sharper.
Maybe that's why I
colder.
don't like. Maybe that's why I don't like Forrest Frank's voice.
Ooh.
Maybe I don't know.
Hey.
Just like a little sharp on my ears.
You don't like Ford. Are you even a Christian?
So he's not Christian, but he is sexist.
Yeah.
It makes sense he's going to
All right.
Vegas.
Know who you're voting for. Okay. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. I don't know.
Noah Khan. Noah Khan's voice is amazing. I think that then again, he has more of a high voice. I don't know. Maybe I just tend to like the music of male artists. Maybe that's my thing. I don't know.
It could be a tone thing still.
I think it's a little bit of everything. Yeah. I also just think
Hey,
certain.
you guys don't have to agree. That makes my take more hot.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, idiot. No.
Put
Oh,
a
look at that.
tattoo right here.
Yeah. What would it take for Timon to get a bicep tattoo that just says "Women
think
can't sing"?
I think I'd have to be muscular first. That would be step
Hey,
one.
check.
Get there.
You get there, baby.
But
Sculpt.
Yeah, I just think sometimes like it's just like Celine Dion can sing the heck out of some songs,
yeah,
She's nice.
but it's also like kind of like makes you go like this, like whoa, you're really nailing those notes, but they're
Wow.
kind of slapping me in the face.
Yeah, is that hurting you? Are you okay?
Golly. Okay. All right. Okay. You know.
yeah.
Whereas like Michael Bublé, you know, just sounds pretty nice.
Champagne.
Champagne,
Yeah.
mountain range. All right. Let's do one more hot take. We got
Yep.
one more each. Oh shoot, where'd they go? All right. Hey guys, I have a hot take.
How hot is it?
Come on, time. I have a few different ones. I'm gonna go with another food one here, and I'm gonna say that cinnamon toast crunch is a top 5 food.
Food.
I originally wrote down dessert, and I was like, honestly, it's just so good.
Great.
It's a top 5 food.
That's
It's
such
the
a good
first one I
hot take.
disagree with.
I want it to be hot. I forgot to say how hot it is.
yeah.
It's hot. It's
Yeah.
hot like it's hot like like a New York, like a Wall Street Journal on the day that Wall Street crashed, coming off the presses,
Hot.
hot off the presses.
Extra.
Yep.
So, it's a top 5 food.
I had it last night and enjoyed it quite a bit.
You had it last night.
I did.
It's
a great
unbelievable,
cereal.
and it's specifically the name brand cinnamon toast crunch. There's nothing like it.
I think
Don't go off brand, or it will be trash.
one of the reasons I disagree is just that I think it can get it's prone to get old
Stop.
quickly.
Oh, old quickly. Not so. I thought you were gonna say soggy.
Oh no, I'm saying like, and I'm not even saying old as in expiring. I'm just saying like I can get
Just the
tired of
same
it pretty quick. Like
taste?
it's like
Yeah.
this is so good on the first like bowl. It's like if I have it like a couple of days in a row, it's like oh, this is kind of making me feel gross.
So that's fair.
That's probably just sugar.
Does that constitute to top 5 food for you though? Is that you can have it every single day? Because I
I
mean,
don't
like,
know. That's a good
I
yeah.
think, I think pizza's amazing, but I think I would feel pretty sick if I had pizza
true.
every single day.
Yeah, what would you put in your top 5?
Definitely
Foods.
Oklahoma Joe's. I just love
Okay.
that Z-Man from
Never been.
Oklahoma Joe's.
Wow.
Try it.
Timon.
You're going to go to Vegas before you go to Oklahoma Joe's.
That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oklahoma Joe's. Beyond that, I haven't thought too much about it. I really like Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Their spicy chicken sandwich with pepper jack cheese on it. I think just in general, burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any restaurant, no matter what like kind it is, a lot of times we'll have a burger option.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll go for.
And then just like, I don't know. I on this health journey, I've been pretty good, but a few times I've just fallen off the train, and it's both been with pizza. Well, I just am like, I can't stop eating this pizza. This is so good.
Yeah.
So if that's kind of your top 5, that means Cinnamon Toast Crunch is like better than like chocolate chip cookies for you.
Originally, I put top 5 desserts, and I thought, I think I would. I was going to say my first original hot take was going to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch is better than ice cream.
Better than Andy's?
I love ice cream, guys, but I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Nothing tastes like Andy's. It's so crazy.
I don't
But there's
know
a
if I'm with you
crunch
on
to it,
Andes.
man.
I don't know if like Andes is like the staple ice cream for me.
I'd go Andy's.
Maybe I don't get the
or,
right thing at Andes.
Dude,
Bluebell.
Culver's.
No, I wouldn't do Culver's.
I like Culver's. They're a little bit thicker.
Andy's.
Andy's melts. You got to eat that thing.
There's
like-
this place at
Yeah.
at Devil's Lake in Wisconsin Dells where they have some of the best ice cream I've ever had.
Oh, is that on your top 5?
Is that it there? It was in your desserts though.
It wasn't. No. I looked to make sure Devil's Lake wasn't in there.
No, not even in my desserts. Oh, Wisconsin Dells Devil.
And it's better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Good
Pretty
job.
hot.
I tried to be hot.
Pretty hot. That's good. I have one last hot take.
Okay. Oh, hey, Colin! How hot is it?
Thanks, guys. This is so hot. It's like Phoenix in July. Oh, it's hot. I don't know exactly.
Cook a steak on the rock outside
Yep.
your rock garden.
Cookie dough on your dash. You got cookies when you're done shopping at Target.
You get it.
You guys know.
Yeah.
I'm speaking about Americans here. People are great and they're the same everywhere.
Oh.
Like, and what I'm talking about is like a state by state generalization. I've traveled a lot, and my hot take is that there's no like, oh, Florida people, yeah, they're gonna be this, and this. Yeah, I went to New Hampshire one time. Yes,
Yeah.
Not very. People in New Hampshire are not that friendly. Like the generalization of states drives me nuts. Now, obviously, you could say like, yeah, Florida people, yeah, they're tan. Yeah, that's probably more likely to happen.
Okay.
They really like DeSantis.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more likely to happen.
Yeah,
But
they're
as far
more
as,
fit
like,
in California
yeah.
than Mississippi. Let's be
But talking
honest.
about like basic, just like human traits or the way they treat other people or just like who they are as humans, more on the inside. I'm like, people are not that different.
Are you when you say everywhere? Do you mean U.S. or world?
I actually specified starting this by Americans.
Okay, my bad. I didn't.
Please listen and stop texting the group
How
chat.
Greenleaf is it? This is just
My bad.
Americans. Speaking of the
Yeah.
world, though, like I think if you were to take a second generation immigrant from India in Texas and a second generation immigrant from India in Los Angeles and be like, Los Angeles and Texas, I bet they're pretty different. Like these people have way more in common than most people who live next door to each other. Is my thought.
Wait.
State borders don't matter.
Tell me that one again.
It's like basically like
I
so much that goes into who you are rather
Okay.
than the state you live in.
Yeah.
We should be looking at all the other factors and not like the made up borders of where you live. It's like, oh, these types of people are this way.
The people from Missouri.
The good tolerance for drugs.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I think in general, you're right. Like, especially like with your experience, like you're performing the same comedy show where like a demographic is coming.
Yeah, you drop me anywhere in any lobby, I'm gonna have no idea where I am based on the people I'm talking to and the experiences I have.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you say, but would you say along with that, your experiences going to an acai bowl shop in Philadelphia would be the same as going in Seattle?
Yeah, it would be a very similar experience. Yeah.
Like same. Yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are people. Yeah, I feel like the Northeast really gets a bad rap of like those people are so mean. They just don't care about you.
Don't upset them.
Yeah, or like Southern people are so nice. It's like
Southern hospitality.
they're kind of the same niceness as New Haven.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The amount of kindness I was treated in a limo trip from people all over the country. I was like, oh, yeah. People are so generous everywhere. It's
Well-
not just Southern hospitality.
We've always said nicest ghostie we know, Celia O'Brien.
So, O'Brien, as north as they come.
She's in New Hampshire,
Yep.
which is like one big neighborhood up near Maine, I think.
Yeah. The nicest we were ever treated the whole limo trip was in Montana. Northern
Salty
hospitality.
Yeah, very good. I
I
like
don't
it. I think it's a good take. I'm sure there's like generalizations for a reason. I'm sure there's bad apples, but those bad apples, they kind of stay in their own little corners, right?
Oh, people in Texas, they don't know how to drive. Good luck driving there. They don't know what they're doing.
It is fun to hear everybody be like, I mean, houses. I mean, our city is just blowing up. Like there's just so many houses getting
Things
built.
aren't cheap anymore.
House prices are just expensive.
That's just Eastern Tennessee for you.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Timon, you got one more.
Yeah. I have a hot take.
Really?
Golly, go ahead.
We're both on the same page there. Timon just looking around.
Well,
I'm not gonna say it. How hot
is it?
Thank you. Probably about as hot as like.
Really?
It's like it's early August and you just got done. You've been inside like a store for like an hour looking for something. You go back to your car.
Oh,
It's pretty
that's
hot in your
hot.
car.
That is hot. That's why you want to have winter. That's when you're like, dang, I miss winter right now.
And it's that. My hot take is that peeing sitting down is better than peeing standing up.
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this again, Timon. Have you gotten to that episode yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Dude, I'll go in waves. Right now, I'm not on a peeing sitting down wave, but there are times where I'm like, this week, you earned it, man.
You
Go ahead.
This week you were not having the stress of aiming. You know.
Go ahead and take a seat.
All right, let's get into it a little bit.
Okay, sure.
Obviously, when we're going number 2,
Wait, are you talking women or men?
Men.
Okay,
I am
Go
a
on.
man.
All right, go ahead, Brad.
good for you.
Can't advocate for
Stay
the other.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you? Okay, when we're going number 2, I would say
Sit.
sit for that. Yes, but I would say I have a 40% efficiency rate going number 2. In other words, 60% of my time sitting there, I'm not doing anything.
Oh, that seems pretty good.
I feel like you're like 5% efficiency.
1585 maybe.
Yeah, Jake. And also, Jake talked about one time how he sits there for a while before he goes.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
That's wild,
I
right?
think I wait till I have to go, and then
Yeah.
I go,
It's like
and I might waste time after I'm all done.
Ding, ding.
I will say that was a pre-Rachel Jake. Now that I got a lot more fruit in my system, pretty easy to go.
So before it was like, I'm not ready to go yet, but I'm going to go sit
At first
down
it
and
was
try.
like, let's get some contractions going and like kind of let the body know we're about to push.
That's funny.
And now that I'm much more healthy, it's like, sit down. I don't even know if I have to go. Oh,
Here
I'm
we go.
going.
Yeah.
Fun. This
Okay.
is way easier.
So let's just say 85, 15, 40, 60, whatever the efficiency ratio is. When you sit down to go number 1, are you 100% efficient, or does it turn into a semi number 2 situation?
That's a good point. No, it's
For me, it's 1,000,000% same efficiency.
There's no such thing as 1,000,000%.
But if
percent
I have,
is a lot.
So you're not pulling your-
per 100.
you're not pulling your phone out when you sit down to pee.
I'm saying, okay, I would think that occasionally, if like I'm in no rush, have nothing going on, then yes, it makes it easier to pull out your phone, and I think that's a pro of it, is that you can like,
But not totally efficient then.
yes, I've been saying,
So that would be like not 1,000,000% efficiency.
Less than 1 million?
I'd say, yeah, for me, probably 90% of the time, there's no phone happening,
Good for you.
but that it's possible, which I think is nice.
So you're sitting down just for the convenience of like just taking a load off for 40 seconds.
Sure.
Yeah, no aiming. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. I think mine is like,
It's so easy. And I
Guys,
think
it's awesome.
And I don't think it's
It's not as easy as standing.
I don't think it's adding any more time in my having done both. I don't think it's
You don't
Yeah.
think so?
no,
There's
I don't
no-
think it's
seat touching. That's nice.
yeah.
That's a downside of living with a woman and standing to pee.
You don't.
Seat
You haven't
up,
figured out
seat down.
like marriage telekinesis yet?
I
where
don't
you
have
just-
it.
You just look at it and it just goes. Zoom. No.
I don't have that.
Okay, you got the bidet. You didn't spring for the telekinesis.
No, the previous homeowner didn't leave behind the
telekinetic.
telekinesis.
Yeah.
I
don't
usually
know.
do it to start the day. I'm like, I just woke up. Let's
Yeah.
hobble over to the bathroom and let's like see what the phone's up to.
Yeah.
Let's get a little pee out while we're at it.
I mean,
I think that's perfect. I'm with
Yeah,
you
that's
there,
nice.
especially.
I judged Jake so hard when I first heard this, and I learned that I don't think I'm in the minority, but I think it's way closer than we think.
Maybe it is.
It's like 48-52. Like a lot of men out there are like, yeah, I do it too. I'm like, what? It blew my
Yeah.
mind. It was the can versus bottle thing for old Mark.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I love a
Nick
good
Martin,
urinal.
sorry.
Like I think that's because it's so there's no like
Splash zone.
yeah, there's no need to aim really. It's just so easy. Like it's
Yeah.
just like there's a big target.
Oh yeah, huge.
Something that I have obviously never compared with anyone else, but it just feels like I think I have really good aim with my urine. I'd like to get in a competition someday if there's a way to do that.
Yeah, how would you?
That might be that I don't think I have great aim.
Not an athlete
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Maybe it's like a thing where it's like
In Vegas, people will compare.
Yeah.
we're on one Airbnb, like something like you go into a room, there's like a proctor there, and he kind of gives you like a moving bullseye, and you got to stay with it.
Sounds fun to me.
And we're not all doing it next to each other, but he comes out and says, "Here's who won." That's what I would like to do.
Yeah.
I just feel so confident. Like Rachel is like sleeping, I'm peeing, and I'm like, man, this feels so loud. No problem. Hit the side of the bowl, and I'm doing that. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
I think I can hit my spots.
It's automatically so much quieter when you're sitting down.
Okay. Let me.
It's a good point.
And from a cleaning standpoint, there's so much less splashing. Sorry?
Can I talk, please?
How hot is it?
How much do you want to talk?
What's the word? Rebuttal? No.
Yeah.
Refute?
Sure.
Question. You said then earlier, you were like, hey, if you sit down, you don't have to lift up the seat.
Yeah.
But if you're Mr. Robin Hood, with your quiver, why move up the seat?
I don't most of the time.
Oh, really?
Because I'm not.
Because you're that good.
I'm watching. I'm looking. No splash.
Yeah.
If I do splash,
Yeah, just a quick dry erase.
white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try erase.
Okay.
Yeah. I rarely lift
for
up the
you.
seat at home.
See, like, I would say sitting down to pee is a beta move, but not lifting up the seat, alpha move, brother. So you cancel each other out with that. Because I lift it up every time because I'm like, I mean, if I'm going to mess this toilet seat up, at least it's like the part that Catherine's not going to be able to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I saw something the other day. It's like I was. Not gonna remember it good enough to tell. It was like guys leaving each other notes under the seat because it was like, "Hey, I found out she had a boyfriend, so I
see.
left a note under the seat for her boyfriend to see, like, hey, I didn't know. Sorry, she cheated on you with me, but I didn't know that."
Because that's one place that girls will never see.
Yep.
Interesting.
I will say, I think this also has a lot to do with my upbringing because I was potty trained only ever sitting down.
Well,
So-
yeah, Timon.
Yeah, that's odd.
No, it's not odd.
It's not odd? I don't know if it's odd.
Well, it's not that odd.
I've only ever known one potty training.
That's how you kind of get potty trained, I think.
Okay.
I feel like I was potty trained in the yard.
That's the right way. That's what people say. Like for boys, just let them run around naked in the yard.
Yeah, I would do that all
or
the
peeing
time.
off the boat.
Gosh,
Find a tree, any tree.
Bo loves peeing outside. Loves it, dude. And I love that he loves it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, there's nothing better as a dude than being able to pee outside. Like that's what we have, Bo. So anytime he
Hold on
asks,
to that.
like Catherine kind of gets frustrated with me sometimes. She's like, if he's home and the bathroom's right there, make him go inside. I'm like, it's just too awesome.
I can't stop him.
I can't stop. Like right now, it's like not a big deal if he's like, like because Catherine's like, make sure he goes to the corner, and he does most of the time. But every once in a while, he has a hard time understanding what a corner means.
Interesting.
So he's kind of in a corner, but it's like really exposed still. It's like
It's facing
it's fine.
Marco.
He's 4 years old. Yeah. Can't do that for much longer before it's like, okay, we got to teach you where this goes.
We don't have time.
Anyway,
These are hot takes.
hot takes. Hot takes provided to you by Healing Waters
Something
International.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a super cool ministry.
Cool off that sizzle with some water from Healing Waters International. They are a organization that we've partnered with to raise money for what they're doing, and they've also sponsored the podcast in doing so, which is really cool. So if you guys would you can. Sorry, I'm burpy little boy. You can donate some of your money. You could give money that is going to give the people in a village in Mexico who don't have access to clean water. We're helping them get the materials, the labor, the water they need to live a better life.
Yes, $30 is as a one-time gift of $30 provides a child with safe drinking water for an entire year. Monthly gift of $25 provides safe water for 10 children for a year. Donate $150 once. That's a whole family, entire community for $750. Give.healingwaters.org gives you all the information you want. Give.healingwaters.org/Ghostrunners.
Hell,
And you can donate, and we can kind of tally up how much we're donating it together as a ghosty community. So we're going to
fun.
Denver here in a couple days from this podcast coming out.
Yeah, we are.
Going to Denver to the Safe Water Open. So if you want to come hang out with us for dinner, safewateropen.org. Check that out. Yeah, and just donate to a great cause. It's give.healingwaters.org/Ghostrunners.
Great. Bonus take real quick. When Timon said going out to a hot car, it reminded me of one. Sun Shield, more trouble than it's worth.
Really?
I've never even done it.
I was going to say, I don't know how beneficial it is, but it is. Every time I see one, like a guy putting it out, it's like.
It's just, it looks like a hassle. It's like putting on a poncho when it's already raining. It's like, it just seems so, like you're never going to get your arm through it. It just seems sticky.
And it's already like a hot environment. Yeah. And you and I have cars where we can like start them from anywhere, which is awesome.
Even if I didn't though, I'd like, I don't know.
Just suck it up for a little bit.
80 years old. I'm going to carry this around.
You guys prefer hot car or cold car? Like which extreme? Because
hot car. Well, I don't know.
Hot car.
I'd easily prefer hot car.
Yeah, I guess hot car.
I just think the cold is so much worse.
Oh, you're saying the extreme of entering the car, I guess?
Yes, like winter, very cold car, summer, very hot car.
Oh, yeah, hot car.
Hot car is so much better.
Yes.
Because there's natural AC with the windows rolled down if you ever need it. Just go
stuck.
fast enough, just natural AC.
Yep.
Let it cool down.
That's it. Just sun shield.
Yes.
Sun shield.
Great. I think this has been a great episode. I have more to talk about, but we can
save it for the so next Wednesday, this Wednesday's episode is going to be coming to you from Branson. It's going to be really cool.
Branson happened. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, dude.
Branson already happened. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully you get an episode Wednesday. Hopefully there's, anytime we record and not here, there's always a chance that like something technically could have been wonky.
They want us to bring a USB stick.
That feels a bit wonky.
I feel like we have one of those somewhere, but when was the last time you used a USB stick?
Go to like the checkout.
What? You mean like a vape?
I'm going to have to go to like the impulse buy section at TJ Maxx to get a USB. Like that's the last time I've seen them sold.
No, I have a bunch of USBs, but they're all like 512 megabytes. It's like this is all you're going to need. Trust me. This
Handful of JPEGs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, could we just bring a hard drive that is USB?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure I have a USB.
Okay.
Surely we have something.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out.
Hopefully, Wednesday episode is all about Branson, filmed live in front of the ghosties. So should be really fun. In the meantime, we should do our reviews of the week. Didn't have that pulled up. Man, I am out to lunch. Speaking of out to lunch, I texted Steve Coop because I had an apple that he sent Rachel home with from his orchard. I said that was one of the best apples I ever had from Coop Orchard. He said, "Nerd trivia: Iowa was once one of the top apple producers. Then an ice storm ruined it."
Oh,
wow! Huh. I guess it just knocked out all the apple trees.
That's pretty cool, though. I love when people know stuff like that about their home states. We don't have a bunch of new ones this time, Jake.
That's not true.
What?
I don't know. Hey, this is the one I read last week, but it says "we likey." That's funny.
Yeah, maybe that's why Caitlin said it.
Hey,
you don't think? Live in the Light. I'm going to read that one.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Live in the Light, 5 stars from Literature Looney. Thank you, Ghostrunners, for your commitment to excellence. I follow correct opinions. G-Shorts. And now, Ghostrunners podcast for several years.
Jingle.
Hey, G-Shorts. And I can't
It's not on my shirt. It's not on my head. It's Gene Shorts.
It's Gene Shorts. And I can't stop smiling each time I pull up the GR podcast. I love the dynamic between all of you guys and hope that I can someday come to a ghosty event. Keep it up. Signed, Literature Looney. Thanks, Lit Loon.
I think we've never read this one before. It's from Luke Prangnell.
Okay.
Prangnell. Hey, that kind of reminds me. Rachel's pointed out a funny characteristic of mine. Whenever I'm in like the drive-thru or it's like a quick exchange of thank you, I say, it's almost like I say thank you. like THANG.
Thang.
And I've noticed it when I'm by myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I do.
Thank you.
Like, that'd be it? Yep, that's all. All right. Thank you. Like, man, that's embarrassing. Just like these little idiosyncrasies. Just like I'm becoming a weird adult. Starting to happen.
One of my cousins that I look up to a lot, I started saying man like him, but only was like, hey man.
Hey man.
but I don't say like I'm like, no, yeah, it's a good man. But like when I'm saying, hey man.
Hey man.
I don't know. He says that like that. It's like, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey man.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. It kind of sounds like you're a little kid. Thank you.
Thank you for taking me to ice cream.
Thank you. I like Andy's more than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yep, I do.
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
I do. And Pete's going to get killed in the Buttercream Gang. Thank you.
This was from Luke Prainell. This is my favorite podcast I've ever listened to. 5-star review. I'm recently a new listener as I started with Mouse in the House. Great episode, by the way. But it is by far the best I've ever listened to. It also inspired me to make a podcast for a project in school. Hey, well, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Glad you were inspired by that. Thank you. Would you like to hit something with a jingle?
I don't have one prepared, so therefore, yes, of course.
Buttercream? Or what do you, or just
Oh,
you
we
want to
should
do a
listen
jingle?
to the Buttercream. Timon, let's sing a song together.
Sure.
You choose. I'll choose. Thank you.
Thank you. I prepared 26 different blind karaoke songs for you
Perfect.
guys yesterday,
Perfect.
which you guys are going to hear all about it on Wednesday, I'm sure.
I have a fun idea for the live episode for us.
Good.
It's going to be fun.
Trying to think of something.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Let's just sing, Timon, let's just sing a cappella. Your
Imagine
favorite,
Dragons?
Your favorite Charlotte Ray, is that her name?
Chappell Roan.
Chappell Roan song.
I don't know any of her songs.
Let's sing
Come
the one
on,
that we
Timon.
Okay.
love. The words are Ghostrunners podcast, Jake and Brad. Ghostrunners podcast, best you ever had. All right?
Okay.
Ghostrunners podcast. Jake and Brad.
Brad.
I don't know what's going on.
Ghostrunners podcast. Best you've ever had.
You've ever had.
Love you guys.
That's what Willard, Missouri gets you.
That's right.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Tommy, you should listen to Chappell Roan.
I've listened to I've listened to one or two, and I like it.
People I know who like music like her.
That's good.
Brad, you're bricked, so impossible.
I got to hear. Chappell Roan.
Fun little episode. Yeah, join our Patreon if you like football. We're going to talk all about it. All-time quarterback. And yeah, check out our sponsors. See you guys Wednesday.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Ghostrunners podcast. Every